Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are finishing up the rafters. We have to lock those in, get the plywood and the roofing on, and then we also have to get the posts secured to the concrete blocks. We are going to go ahead and get started on locking in all the rafters so we can start getting the roofing on.
It's just on the wrong side of the line. No, I think we just did this one wrong.
So we decided to work from the top because it's going to be a lot easier to do that than move the ladder all the way across twice to secure all of the rafters. So we're bringing up some plywood now, we'll lay that down, and then we'll be able to walk on that to get to the center, secure all of those, and then go all the way up to the top and get that all secured. We have been using Ryobi tools for close to 10 years, and we've always loved them. I know a lot of people don't, and a lot of people have had issues with Ryobi. We are not one of those people. We have loved Ryobi. They've worked really well for us for many years, except for this rotary hammer. This is only the second post, so the fourth hole that we've drilled, and every single time we've drilled a single hole, we end up having to put it in the freezer or just stopping for a while because it simply will not turn on anymore. And unfortunately, we bought this like a year and a half ago. We don't have the receipt or the box or anything, and I'm pretty sure it's too late to return it, so we're pretty much stuck with a bad rotary hammer. We have to go to Home Depot tomorrow anyways, so we're going to look at some other options for drilling out all of these concrete holes. So we decided not to go into town to get a new roto hammer, and we're just going to work with what we have and let it cool off in between the drilling. And then we also are going to start putting up the blocking between the rafters, which we've already snapped a chalk line for, so really all we have to do is cut and then put them up. And then we also still have to extend the roof on the front of the connex in order for us to be able to put up our last rafters. So all of the posts are now secured to the concrete blocks. It took a lot of using the roto hammer, putting it in the freezer, doing another task, and then taking it out and doing it again. But they're all secured, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Trevor got pretty much all of the blocking done on the first section of rafters, but now we're switching gears because he has to weld some stuff onto the connex in order to finish the rafters. So he's going to do that now, and then we can finish putting up the rafters and then finish the blocking. Yesterday, which was Sunday, it was raining all day long, but we managed to get a lot of the plywood up onto the roof, but I didn't film it because it was raining. And then the day before, on Saturday, we actually got to go on a riverboat with our friends down the Little Willow Creek, and that was a ton of fun, and it definitely makes us want a riverboat eventually. But we had a whole lot of fun with them on Saturday, so now it's time to get back to work. And thankfully, it is not raining, so we're gonna get the rest of the plywood up and screwed in, and the last few rafters on the far side that we have to get up. We did have to go to Home Depot and get a few more sheets of plywood, and I do think we're gonna actually end up having to go back to get some metal roofing, but we're gonna wait on that and see how much we actually need. So we're gonna get all the metal roofing up first and then see how many more pieces we need. yesterday we got the majority of the plywood and the roofing up. We still have some more plywood to get up, and we counted and needed to get 5 more sheets of roofing. So we went to Spinards today to get that, and now we just need to finish the plywood, get the roofing up, and then it's essentially done. So after that, it'll pretty much just be some finishing touches on the building, but the big stuff will be done and it'll be ready to use. I'm sorry, did you need to add something? Please tell the audience your opinions on our building. No.
Yeah.
So in case you guys don't know, not all hardware stores carry the same roofing, and we made the mistake of buying roofing from Spinards and then following up by buying roofing from Home Depot. And this was a while ago, and we kind of put up with it for the last building that we had because it was kind of janky anyways. So the roofing didn't line up and it looked terrible, but we figured the last building wasn't even anyways, so maybe it'll work on this one. Newsflash, it doesn't. So we're gonna take down the little pieces that we put up on this roof, and we're gonna do some roof switching around. So we have the correct roofing on the well house. So we're gonna take that roofing down, put the little panels onto the well house, and the long roofing that we take off the well house, we're gonna cut down into the 3-foot sections that we need, along with the other 2 panels that we have left over that we purchased from Spinards today. So hopefully that explanation makes sense, but I'm gonna start taking down the little pieces from on top here, and then we'll take it down from the well house as well. Trevor will cut it, and then we'll do the roof swap. Do you wanna yeet me up there and I'll get this?
Sure.
Why 2 is complete, minus some of the finishing touches, mainly the flashing that goes around the whole building, which we're probably going to wait to do, but we're just happy that it is finally done. Now we can just clean everything up and get the vehicles parked underneath, because the next big project will be the chicken coop, which is going to be significantly smaller than this. So hopefully that's also easier and goes up quicker than this did. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next week.